Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Impossible Things, which is our Alice in Wonderland 7 Gen Legacy Challenge. And you will be hearing me say this all week. If things sound and look a little different, it is because we're using our new computer. And I gotta be honest, um, we are not tanking our frame rates are tanking in this one, to be fair, compared to our other games. My other games are running at like freaking 90. This one will drop to like 20 every once in a while when I move Sims. That's better than it used to be at like 11. We're running at like 45 to 50 right about now, which is just terrible compared to my other games. But that is amazing compared to what it usually is. So yeah, this is freaking, and everything feels like so sharp and clear. And I don't know if you can tell that, but yeah, this one there's a lot of Sims, there's a lot of shit in the house, whatever. So it was always kind of tanky my frame rates, so I kind of got used to it. But I was really kind of concerned, like curious how the new computer was going to handle this, and it handles it quite fucking well. So yeah, I mean, we do drop. It is varying a lot. Like my other games were kind of just running smooth. This one is varying a lot. It'll go from like 24 to like whatever. But again, like yeah, but that's not terrible for what it used to be. Like if we got 30 frame rates, it'd be a fucking shock. So this is kind of amazing. I'm gonna need you to come over here and craft some more nectar, because we want to, do you have any bottles? Okay, you do. So let me put them in here. We want you to keep crafting because I want to just get your things. So yeah, we'll just keep doing that. You are perfect. Oh, wait. Can you sell another book? I think you have your last one. Submit to Literary Digest. There you go. Submit your last book before you die. Something broke, but that's okay. But like the fact that I cannot believe this. I got to be on it. Like I'm gonna this is my I'm gonna be like, well, how crap our frame rates hit when they hit like 25 to 30. That's when they're crashing and they're getting garbage. It used to be like they'd hit 11 and everything would be janky and weird. So the fact that this is running pretty motherfucking smooth for the fact of how big this house. Oh my god. Oh wow. Jesus. I mean, I knew it was the save itself. I knew it was the size of the house along with the household and all that stuff that's going in. Like I knew that. I'm like, I know that that's why this one's a little like laggy and whatever. But like god damn. Damn new computer. You make me so happy. I like I'm pretty sure last week when I was playing, I was like, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. And I bought my new computer. I was like, I did it. I bought the new computer. And then I got it and I was like, I regret this. Not because there's anything wrong with the new computer, but I was like, I don't need the new computer. I didn't need it. My other one works perfectly fine. It's fine. Doesn't work perfectly fine, but it's fine. Air quotes around that. It's fine. You know, it's not like, oh my God, everything. I'm like, it is slowly falling apart, but it would have been fine for another year, probably, you know? And then I was recording something Thursday or Friday, and like I had to close my recording software because it wasn't picking up my capture card, and my whole computer blue screened again, and I went, you know what? I'm not mad about buying the new computer now. Nope. Because, and I was like, I just need you to reboot and be perfectly fine because I haven't backed up all my shit yet. To be fair, my Sims I backed up like a couple weeks before, like a week or two ago. So like we would have lost a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, I was like, no, I want to back up everything again. So we have like the last week or two worth of stuff, so I don't have to like start over. And my game, as you can tell, is running beautifully. We don't have a lot of janky lagging. Everything is lovely. And I just, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, because especially because after I process the videos, but like everything just seems crystal clear and sharp and fucking vibrant. I think for me that's because of my screen is probably better than my other one, but like this is like blinding. Like his red is like poke stabbing me in the eyes. It is like neon. Like, and not in a bad way. It is so vibrantly red. It's insane. Shit. Like, I can't even. Like, damn. So we're gonna be fun. Oh my God, everything is so, and everything looks so crisp and detailed and beautiful. And I just, it's like I took drugs. Like, I feel like I'm on like acid or something. Not that I know what that would feel like, but Jesus. And the frame rate's not tanking is, oh my God, it's so amazing. Guys, my face hurts. I'm so happy. I'm also sitting here and I didn't bring my coolie pad up that I normally have, and I was like, all right, I do have one upstairs. I have two different ones, but my other one is like more, the oldest one I bought is more so like, it's like a hard bottom, so you could like raise it up and put your computer on an angle, and I had originally bought that because my older computer, um, not the last one, but the one before, the most recent one, would get so freaking hot when it would process videos, so I got that for it. But then when my other one would start running hot, I was like, okay, like I that one is uncomfortable to have on your lap because of the plastic, so I wanted one that was a little bit softer on the bottom, like more cushiony to put on your lap. So that's the one that I have that I usually bring upstairs, but I always keep forgetting it. So like the last couple of weeks I've just been using the uncomfortable one. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to see. And this one, it is running warm. Like, don't get me wrong. My thighs are warm. But because I'm running the game and it's a gaming laptop, so it's literally, but like for on fire, it's like, it's a tepid fire. It's a dry heat. And like, you're like, it's not really bad. It's actually surprisingly like, could I play the whole entire day? No, I might go downstairs and get it. And my computer's been running The Sims for like 40 minutes. And it's like warm. I can feel it, but it's not so goddamn hot. Like my other one, I'm pretty sure after playing one game, I would have been like, my legs are on fire and my lap is burning. But like, but I also have the fans on turbo, so like, I also started wondering if my fans weren't working on my other computer. I don't know, but I mean, part of me is still like, did I need a new computer? Oh, I was like, what is happening? Right, you're getting possessed. It's okay. Have fun. Hi. Hi, sweetie. You're okay. Are you okay? Okay, have fun. Have fun doing weird shit. Aww. Ladder. You could get a little. Oh, we can replace that. Poor Victor. Point out the downsides of vampires. That's funny. We can flirt a little. Victor was your lover, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, right? Don't get me confused. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have been able to flirt with him. Can have a reminisce on good times. Hey, Victor, we're trying to have some conversations with you, and maybe Mercury won't die before the new pack comes out, and we can have like a nice little like romantic date with our elderly werewolf and his dead husband. What was Victor? Was Victor a vampire or a mermaid or anything? He might not have been anything, to be fair. Aside from beautiful. Oh, he's leaving. I wanted you to talk to him, but whatever. Can we see about him? We think he's basic. Deceased spouse. We know nothing else. It's going to be interesting to see, though, when the new pack comes out, if I take out Wonderful Whims, I think I might want it back. Or a mod or something that enhances the attraction system. Because the attraction system is not even half-assed. I don't love it. I mean, the concept is there. I like the concept that they did, and I like the basics. But having the only real physical trait that you can find attractive as hair color is kind of fucking lame. And I'm going to be saying this all week. Clothing style, like outfit, like style, like, fine. But color is the stupidest fucking thing you could have added. Why not just add eye color instead of clothing color? That's so dumb. People usually are like, oh, I love blonde hair and blue eyes, not like, oh, I don't even give a crap. It could be a troll, but if they're wearing a blue shirt, nobody fucking does that. I know it's The Sims, but like, let's not get completely stupid here. But that's completely stupid. Like, outfit choice, I get, I guess. At first I was like, that's completely stupid. But the more I think about it, I'm like, it's The Sims, so like, whatever, fine. You know, they have the same thing with decor choices. So like, liking a certain style if you're an outdoorsy Sim, so you want Sims that dress outdoorsy. Sure, I guess. But the color thing is just so dumb. Color thing is so dumb. I'm not going to magically be attracted to someone just because they're wearing purple. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, it's the dumbest thing ever. They really should have had eye color. And I get if they didn't want to have too many physical things, you know, because they've got a bunch of other things that are more like your love languages and like your traits and stuff. And that's cool. But they still could have put like a, like, hair color, eye color, and they could have put like a, like, looks thing where you do like glasses, freckles, you know, freckles or moles or piercings, tattoos, things like that. Like, because those are general like style type choices. I mean, you don't choose to have freckles. I mean, some people do, I guess, but like, but you know what I mean? Like, you might choose to wear contacts over glasses, you know, and you as a person choose to get your ears pierced, choose tattoos. So those are physical characteristics, but also like lifestyle choice kind of things, kind of like a combo where it's like, okay, those are little things that you could like you like freckles, you like, and without it getting too detailed and in depth, but it gives you a little bit more and is a little bit better than clothing color. Now, for me, all my Sims are color coded, but my Sims are color coded. You know what I mean? And like in the way Sims change clothes and everything like that, like color is just, it's weird. Also, that's not really going to work with a lot of custom content because a lot of custom content creators don't fucking color code their fucking clothing. That's what I spent months going through my custom content doing, and I still have thousands of pieces I haven't finished because I'm lazy. I have to get Sims 4 Studio and install that. I didn't do that. But like I was going through and being like, it just, but counts as everything. It's everything. Because when I'm looking for Sims and I'm like, I want to find red, half the shit never comes up because custom content creators will create a top, and if they based it off one, the mesh was white or what, then everything is white, and even though there's not a single white swatch in there. You know what I mean? But they don't go in and go, okay, well, this one's red or this, like, this will be considered blue because whatever top they cloned it off of, the base one was blue. It's not a single fucking ounce of blue on that. It's red, black, and white. And I was going in and being like, okay, red, black, white, and then I'd go to the next tab and pick and then I was just like, just click all of them. Like, it's fucking every color. Just fucking every color. Especially when there's a bazillion swatches, I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? If it's like, got like 5 swatches and there's a blue one and a green one, then I'll color code them. But like, when there's like multiple colors on every swatch, like, obviously like his pants are rainbow, and every swatch I think is multiple colored, but I'll be like, whatever, it's all colors. So like if I'm looking for purple, Yes, these have purple. There might be another swatch of these that don't have purple, but it's gonna come up. I don't care. Like, I just don't want it to not come up if that color exists in it. You know what I mean? Because it makes the filters freaking useless. But also, like, I think with a lot of custom content, sometimes the style isn't in there either. So it's like, those are really helpful. I mean, I know that's me being like, they're not really helpful for me because custom content. So, but also, I don't think my Sims really care what other people dress like. You know what I mean? Unless I'm playing a game where the rule is, oh, you have to marry an outdoorsy Sim, then I might look for someone. But just because they're outdoorsy, the Sims don't wear outdoorsy clothing unless you created them to, or someone in the gallery created them to. The game is going to generate a Sim that is loves the outdoors, is a farmhand and a vegetarian, and they're going to be wearing super hipster clothing with hamburgers all over it. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, so it's not like there's a logic between what the game does and your traits and shit. So like, I don't know. I don't know, but like, so like, well, whatever. Anyway, I just think they could have done it better with the physical attraction traits, and they didn't have to go into like I mean, Wonderful Whimsy goes in depth where you have body type, you have like butt size and breast size and hip size, and like you didn't need to go that in depth, okay? I'm fine with the basics, but like hair color, eye color, sure if you want clothing type, okay, and then like the physical attributes of like freckles, moles, tattoos, piercings, glasses, hats. I love hats. You know what I mean? Like facial hair, you know, facial hair, body hair. You know what I mean? You could have had just simple things like that where you're like, yes, my sim loves facial hair and body hair. They want a big bear of a man. You know what I mean? But they hate glasses. You know? Like, you could have just had a thing like that where you had simple things like that where you were like, okay, you didn't have to put like body weight in there or like muscle size in there if you didn't want it to be. You're like, oh, we don't want it to be like weird and like whatever. We don't want to exclude people. We don't want people to feel weird if there's people who are like setting their Sims preference for skinny Sims and then you're going to get offended. Like, I mean, get over it. People have preferences and like whatever. So I think it's ridiculous that they're thinking of this and like, oh, people are going to get mad at us because we put in this body type and then that shit. It's like, you're not body shaming someone just because you have a preference. Like, I'm not body shaming someone who's really fucking muscly because I don't find it attractive. It's a personal preference. They don't give a fuck what I think. And you shouldn't give a fuck what I think. Like, if you want to have big ass fucking muscles, get big ass fucking muscles. Get thick, yo. You know what I mean? Like, that means nothing. I'm not going to go out and ridicule someone like, oh, it's disgusting. Like, I don't find it attractive. But, like, other people do. You know? So, like, who cares if you have Sims that want lots of muscle or no muscle or like chubby Sims or only like really skinny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but people are like way too fucking sensitive. Like, people can't make their Sims the way they want without anybody being like, oh my God, you're promoting anorexia. Okay, I'm going to need you to get the fuck out of my house. Makes him leave. We're obviously missing, I want to say we're missing a mesh for something, but the weird thing is I put all my custom content in, so where did that go? What are you wearing and where did it go? I gotta get my thing back, because I'm sure there's just something that got, I probably like deleted some, I mean, I tried to go through when I deleted stuff a while ago, and whatever, it could be something. I mean, I don't think you're a newly added Sim. I don't think I added anything new, and it's for female Sims. That makes sense. But I tried to go through and do a pass, like delete stuff, whatever, and then go through again. But I obviously missed some stuff, so we gotta just clean up our folders again. It's fine. Spend some time doing that at some point. 3 years from now, I'll still be saying the same thing, but Anyway, I think they could have done better. So I'm really hoping somebody. I will miss Wonderful Whims, but if somebody mods the existing system to just enable like additional things that you like eye color or you know physical features like glasses, tattoos, pierce, those kind of things, I would just slap that in and I'd be fine with that. You know what I mean? Because it's simple and it's the basics, but that's all I really need. I don't need, I mean, it's fun with Wonderful Whims, the in-depth that it goes, but like I don't ever go through and go with the super in-depth ones. So it's like I just need the basics and but the game has like less than the basics, which is but I also kind of wish they had updated the relationship bars so they could be uneven, but I don't think they really did that. I saw people making a comment about it, like, oh my God, unequal relationships. But I'm but, like, like this. We think Victor's basic. Victor might think Mercury is, like, super attractive. So their attraction is slightly different, but their relationship levels are exactly the same. So that's not really having different you know what I mean? Like, so, eh. So like, yeah, you can be one Sim's more attracted to the other, but their relationship bar, that romance bar is always going to be like super high. And it's like, but your Sim's not attracted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of one-sided relationships would have been nice, but I'm sure there's limitations on why it's tied and made even and. So at this point, it's probably never take the chance. It's probably never gonna like be uneven. So like whatever, would have been nice. I didn't see them mention that, but again, like I said, I was only half paying attention. I thought I saw it at first, but it was really hard to tell, and they didn't bring it up at the time I was paying attention. Oh, send alone. We're not going with you. Holy shit. Although it was fun last time, so. I mean, Cass has got some nice things for male Sims. Also, I mean, they start off with like, look at these cargo pants, and look at this boxy t-shirt, and look at this jersey, and you're like, why is everything so fucking boring? But then you see the sneak peeks over on the side, and somebody screenshotted it and was like, look at that. And I was like, no, we got some slutty shit. So like, all right, okay. Because I was about to get mad. I am like, there are some people who are just about to get mad about everything, and you're like, simmer down. But I'm that person when it comes to male Cass. As soon as they're like, let's look at Cass, and I'm like, I'm about to be pissed. I'm already mad. I'm just mad being here. Because they'll show you all the female Sim shit, and you're like, I know damn well you didn't make those for male Sims, and there's going to be tit shadow if I try to put that cute ass top on my boys, and I'm going to be mad. And then they go, and then you can see some things where they actually did make it for male Sims, and you're like, okay, all right. Probably not everything, but okay. We're doing okay. Still no excuse why everything isn't gender neutral, especially when they go through and they're showing you stuff on the male Sims, and like, there's also a female version of this. There's also a female version of this. There's also a female version of this, and I'm like, I'm going to need you to stop right the fuck now. If every single time you make something for male Sims, you're like, oh, let's make a female version, I'm going to need you to just actually be inclusive in every item of clothing you make it gender fucking neutral. There's no excuse at this point. Stop it. Shut the fuck up and stop. Like, but I was like, I'm triggered by this. There's a female Sim version of this. Oh, and there's a female Sim version of this. Oh, and there's oh my God, I'm about to slap somebody. Because you didn't go through the costumes when you were showing it on the female Sims and be like, oh, this works for male Sims too. Nuh-uh, because you don't give a fuck about them. So mad. But they do look like they have some cute stuff for them. We got the butler costume, and that's all I needed in my life, to be fair. The costumes, they did a really great job on, I'll be honest. I feel like that was where all the effort went. And Build By is always like an A+. They always do like a great job with Bill Buy. Like whoever is in charge of making Bill Buy is like usually comes out with cute items and they do fun color and like the fun fucking colors. At first I wanted to be disappointed because I didn't see a lot of purple and I'm just disappointed with purple is always like this color purple that he's wearing. That's like an orchidy color and it's like a pinky purple. It's not really purple. I don't consider that really purple. I want like rich royal fucking purple and we don't really get that. I think for Rem we got some pastel purple, which was nice. There are 2 wallpapers at least that have like a dark purple swatch, and I was like, alright, okay, alright, okay. But I'm not gonna lie, some of the other colors are really wonderful, and they have fucking goddamn everything that has that frickin' magenta color. I'm like, you know what? I'm really into that magenta color. So like, as much as I want more purple in this game, that magenta color is great. It makes my soul happy. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, because, like, I mean, this is like a better purple, but they consider this purple, and this is a little too pink. And you're like, it's not really purple. You know what I mean? Like, their version of purple is, like, not exactly purple. And, like, so I'm like, I'm gonna need some more royal purple, but, like, if one of the snake print wallpapers coming in purple, I was like, that's kind of cool. Like, that snake texture kind of one, like, all right, that's gonna be around in a lot of houses. I kind of like the vibrancy in this. And you're like, all right, I can have some fun with this shit. So like, good for us and that giant fucking floral wallpaper. You're like, that is huge. I love it. I'm gonna need more of this. Yes. But the costume, like, but for when it came to cat, like, some of the stuff looks cool. Like, at first I was very disappointed in the male cast because they were showing it on the one guy, and you're like, great, cargo pants, great, a boxy t-shirt, great, a jersey, ugh. But like, but then there was other stuff, and then I got distracted because I was like, nobody was like tweeting about this shit. There's nobody tweeting, so I kind of missed when they were going through some of the other stuff. But I could see it at least in the cast panel. I was like, oh wait, we got some slutty clothes. I need you to focus on those, please. You know what I mean? Like, focus on the slutty ones. Because, like, I'm going to be wearing that all the time. Like, okay. You know? Look at how fucking... Oh, he is mad. But he is neon red. The colors in this are so good. God, this game is run so fucking smooth. It's amazing. Was this always this fucking vibrant? Has it always been this goddamn neon? Holy shit. God damn. The drugs kicked in again. Just kidding. But like, Jesus. Fucking A. I mean, I don't know if you can see it as vibrantly as I do because like obviously it's my monitor, but like fuck, the monitor on this is amazing. And I got I want to say the lower end computer. I could have gotten another one. The graphics card was like one model newer than this one, and instead of the 12 gigabytes of RAM for the video card, it was 16. But every game that I considered like, well, if I get the new computer, I would download and play on my own or whatever. 12, it was always like 8. 12 would be awesome. Nobody needed 6, so I was like, Sims is like 4. My old computer was running 8. So this is still an upgrade, right? But I think the other one, the monitor might have been different. But the thing that I hate is like, I don't know enough about the different things. And then it's like, this one is like, it's an LED, whatever. And then this one is like 11 nits bright or 11,000 nits. And it's like, okay, but like, what does that mean between the two of them? I want to be able to compare them. And it's not like when you're looking at a graphics card and it's like, this is the this is the number 10 and this is the number 11. You're like, okay. And you're like, this has like 12 gigabytes of VRAM and this one has 16. You're like, okay, that's a comparison. When you're like, this is an LED screen and this has 11,000 nits. The fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, I need an actual like comparable data where that says this is whatever type of, whatever type of screen this was. I forgot the other part of it. And then now I need to know that so I can compare and go, okay, this is this, and that's, and this is like better, and that's why this computer costs $1,300 more. Because otherwise, all I'm looking at is all the other stats were exactly the same except for the video card, and technically the video card probably runs about $1,000, but I'm like, everything about it is the same except for the RAM. And I don't need 16. Everything would run on like, everything is like 8. 8 would be recommended. You should get that. And if you had 12, that'd be fucking great. But like, so I'm like, 12 is what I need for running Baldur's Gate 3. And if I wanted to download Final Fantasy 7, like Final Fantasy 7 was like recommend like 8 is what you need and 12 would be great. That like that's the only one that said 12 would be awesome if you had it, but you don't even need it. You know what I mean? Like Sims is like 4 and it's like if you had 8 that'd be cool. Like that would be way better. And like you know what I mean? So like I was like this is all I need, it'll be fine and like a video card is easy enough to change in a couple of years if I really wanted to. Um but I didn't see, I'm like, if it was a couple $100 more, like fine, but $1,300, I was like, that's a lot of money for something that to me is like, doesn't, yes, it might make a huge difference depending on what I was interested in playing or doing. But for what I use my computer for and the games that I play, 12 versus 16 is not enough of a difference for me to spend $1,300. But maybe the screen would have been like, woo, so much more amazing. But this is like the most neon fucking neon that I've ever seen. If neon could neon, that's what that is doing. It is like glaringly bright. My retinas are gonna bleed, okay? Like, everything is so fucking vibrant on this, I can't even imagine. I'm gonna guess that if I got the other computer, I wouldn't know. Like, it's kind of like when people are like, it's 4K, ultra high def. At a certain point, you're like, there's a certain point where your eyes can't tell the fucking difference. When you look at this and you're like, I can't tell the difference. And you're like, I just spent $12,000 to get something better. You know what I mean? So I'm like, would I have noticed a difference? Probably not. Probably fucking not. And to be fair, my old computer, if I compared it to this one, I might notice a difference, but my old computer is 4 years old, so two different versions if I looked and I was like, okay, load something. I'd be like, okay, maybe that one looks a little bit brighter, a little bit, but it's not enough. It'd be negligible difference for $1,300 fucking dollars. So anyway, that's that. But I think everything's good. But yeah, if the sound sounds a little odd because obviously we're using different like internal components. Oh, I've been ignoring everybody to like he's wearing glasses while he bathes. Great. For sound and everything. Well, I mean, like, so I'm still using my same microphone, but it's recording it differently. It's got different hardware inside, so it sounded a little different to me. I was like, it sounds different to me. But, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that as long as my recording software is picking up my sound. Jesus Christ, I can't get over how fucking vibrant everything is. It's like, it's seriously, it feels to me like the difference of like actually turning lights on. When you're like, yeah, and then you turn a light on, you're like, holy shit! I feel like someone turned the lights on in my game. Like, it's fucking baffling. But anyway, yeah, hopefully everything sounds and looks okay. Everything's running amazingly. It's beautiful. And before I wrap it up, I did want to say if there's no Sims next week, it is probably because all of the mods are broken and everything is awful. So that would be why. I will put up a post in the community tab if there's nothing. I usually when when packs come out and everything, mods get updated pretty fast, and it's always a hey, you never know, just beware. But this is the one time where everyone's like, "Oh, the mods are gonna burst into flames," and I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of feel that." Like, I don't know. It's probably also because like there's a lot of different mods that never. There's always the same. It's the same Harry Potter 3. Why is it always you 3 that always need to be updated every time, and those ones always get whipped out and updated fast? Wonderful Whims, I'm fine with taking out for a while because I want to use the new attraction system and see how that works. But I am curious because now the date types and stuff like that, I'm curious if there's going to be under what conditions? Ha ha ha. Not that we needed that money, but that's okay. Midlife crisis over. Good, Archimedes. Good for you. But you know what I mean? So I'm kind of concerned about some other ones, and I'm like, ooh, if they're changing certain things, is that going to fuck up other mods? So it might be a good time to put in better exceptions, find out which mods are broken, take them out, and decide, can I live without them? Because I have so many that I'm like, do I need half of these? I like the no food spoiling and the no fish spoiling because I hate it's like easier to just make a bunch of shit and then like whatever. Um, but there's probably some that I've had in there that I'm like, I don't need this. I don't use it. Like, I like having the better homework mod in there so you can like get traits, but like get your skills up when you do it. But half the time I forget to make my Sims do their homework. So do I really need it in there? You know, if I took it out for a while and just put it in a folder, like these are mods that I took out, let's see if I can live without them, maybe I'd be fine without it. You know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that it helps get skills up, but again, I don't use it often enough. So there's certain things that maybe it's time to go through our mods, you know, but anyway, we'll see because there's certain mods that I can probably play without, and there's other ones that I will die if we don't have, okay? It's those Harry Potter 3. You know, it's MC Command Center, it's UI cheats, and it's technically the extra columns and cast mod. You know, I could live without that one for a short period of time. It'd be bothersome, but you could live without that. But you cannot live. Better Bill Buy is actually probably in there. Like, kind of really, like, that one you could temporarily live without. Let's just take everyone with us. Oh, not you. You're not allowed to leave the house. Wait, if we leave the house, is he... Okay, never mind. I wanted to bring Archimedes, but we can't because he just got home from work, so never mind. And besides, we're going to wrap this part up. But anyway. Anyway, we'll see how bad it is, but I will let you know. I'll put a community post on the channel community tab to let you know or whatever, but fair warning, just in case. That's why. I'm hoping everything will be fine, but if I don't warn you and I don't say anything, all the mods will break, the whole world will crash and burn, and then you'll wonder what happened. So, no, fair warning. But if I warn you, everything will be fine. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.